All right, how'd we do for the holiday week, 4th of July? Let's check it out. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Week 6? 7. Week 7. I gotta look at the thing. I'm going to edit this. Week 6. Week 7. Week 7 is in the books. How did we do this week? Not great. I actually went up a pound. And I know what you're thinking. It's due to 4th of July. Yes and no. It was, so 4th of July rolled around, and I might have mentioned in the last video that my mother's birthday is right around the 4th of July, and so is my aunt, so we celebrate everything together. So my fiance baked a wonderful loaf of sourdough bread with extra butter in it to make it more like a croissant. And we also had a birthday cake that was a kind of trial run. So we got a cake from Walmart that kind of like looked like a wedding cake, which is the whole purpose of this carnivore journey, is to get in shape for the wedding. But one of the things, we're trying to do this frugally. If anyone wants to donate, that'd be great. I'm kidding. But yeah, so we're trying to do this on the cheap. And one of the things we heard is that Walmart, actually, their bakery makes amazing wedding cakes for like a fraction of the cost of a real one. So we wanted to try. It wasn't technically a wedding cake. It was just some like fancy white cake. Had like a kind of a, if I have a picture, I'll put it in here. But so anyway, the actual 4th of July day, I had a little piece of bread that my fiance made, because it was just kind of a new twist on the recipe, like a croissant with extra butter and whatever. So tried that. It was really good. And then I did have a couple bites of the cake. That being said, the 5th of July, I had lost weight. I had gone down. So that was great. So I know I didn't overeat. I didn't have any alcohol. I didn't have any carbs outside of what I mentioned. I just had a burger with a keto bun, and I think I had pork rinds with sour cream. And that was basically it. It was just all carnivore with some keto-esque stuff going on. So that was the 4th of July. The 5th of July, I did have another bite or two of cake. It was left over. I brought it to my mother's house, and we had anyway, but that was really it. But I went up a pound, and I'm not sure if that was just from everything else. I know my weight's going to fluctuate. I shouldn't try to overanalyze everything, but something happened the day after I went up a pound. Then I went back down a pound. Then it was 2 days ago, I was up like 1.5 pounds. And then today I was down a pound. So at the end of it all, I am still down exactly 20 pounds, like exactly. So that 0.9, 20.9 pounds from last week, I am now just 20 pounds down. So it's okay. I'm all things considered, I'm still happy. I haven't been killing myself going crazy with this stuff, but I was just kind of surprised that I had gone up over the last several days. It's just fluctuating, whatever. What else? I got a script. Let's see, sourdough cake. Oh yeah. So I went back to the gym yesterday. Was my first day back, and I hadn't worked out in a week. I was on vacation last week, and I also did want to give my body a rest because I've been lifting like really heavy before. So I figured, oh, it'd be a good week to kind of take off and let my muscles recoup. So I went back yesterday and I did upper body, and it was great. It was great. I did back off from my max. So I had, slightly, well, I still felt like I could have done my max weights and reps and whatever, but I just wanted to take it easy and back up. But I had a really great workout. I felt fantastic. My form was better because I wasn't lifting, super, super heavy, crazy ridiculousness. But I did go really heavy. I finished like really strong, and then today I woke up. I felt amazing. Also, on the way to the gym yesterday, I have a belt that my wonderful fiance got me for my birthday. And a couple weeks ago, I had kind of cinched it up another notch. Well, yesterday, I felt like it was kind of falling off, and I went to cinch it, and I was, what the hell's going on? Where's the hole? And I ran out of holes. So it's working, even though my weight is fluctuating, my waist is getting smaller. So that's fantastic. Yeah, so now I got to put another hole in the belt. So all things considered, like I think I'm still on the right path. I don't know, water weight, muscle growth, whatever. But I still feel like I'm moving in the right direction, even if the scale's not moving. What do they call it? NSV, non-scale victory. So that's where I'm at. I can kind of feel it the way my clothes are fitting and some other things that are going on. So wins all the way around, except for the scale saying I'm 0.9 pounds heavier than I was last week. Anyway, with that being said, I have made a decision. So today is Tuesday. Tomorrow, my fiance and I are going to do a fat fast. So that's where you don't eat any protein, no carbs, nothing but fat. And you can have, you can have tallow, you can have butter, you can have, I think you can have heavy whipping cream. I'm not going to have any of that though. Extra virgin olive oil, you can have coconut oil, which I'm going to try to mainly do just the carnivore based stuff. So mostly probably just butter and just do a 24-hour fast, see where we're at. So next week's video, you'll have the results of that. I'll get on the scale in the morning, obviously see where we're starting at. And the following day, we'll see how it went. I've fasted before. I've never done a fat fast before, but I fasted before. And it's pretty amazing. So there's another short video. There's nothing groundbreaking this week other than topics already covered. So please, trying to grow the channel, trying to stay motivated. So leave a comment. If you want, subscribe. Do the thing. It'll show up. Well, there's probably a video that'll show up one side and subscribe thing on the other. So do those things, and I will catch you next week. Thanks so much. Captain out.